Keep in mind, people, I may be unemployed, but I'm not auditioning for a script reading job in Kosherwood, California. Okay, citizens of Earth, we have been watching you develop over the centuries. We transplanted you here in the very beginning of time, although we have interfered with you only slightly over the eons. And it was our original policy to honor the Prime Directive, which mandates a hands-off approach. No direct interference from us. You have now become too dangerous with your weaponry, your technological advances. Therefore, we are back with full disclosure. How cool is that, huh? Okay, people, now add a little Twilight Zone twist to what I just read to you. We're back to serve man, but you find out to serve man is a recipe book, like how to serve turkey on Thanksgiving, and not a plan to make our lives better. So, a few days ago, in a symposium in the District of Criminals, Washington, D.C., the topic, UFOs and nuclear weapons. I have a saying, I need this like another pair of balls. I mean, really, Team Evil is attacking us from every direction. Truly, full spectrum dominance. So, Tucker Carlson just covered the briefest amount of this. Hang on, people. Check this out.
Ooh, another UFO segment. That's crazy. You'd have to be crazy to believe that's possible. Really? Is it any crazier than what's coming out of, say, your average White House briefing? No, it really isn't. So, with that in mind, a fascinating conference today about UFOs and nuclear weapons that took place in Washington. At it, a U.S. Air Force captain called David Shindelli said he was part of an incident in which a UFO disabled 10 nuclear ICBM missiles. Here's part of what he said.
There has been a long history of UFO incidents and encounters, with much investigation of them from 1947 and even earlier. In September of 1966, I was the Minuteman ICBM Launch Control Officer and Deputy Commander of a launch crew stationed at Minot Air Force Base, North Dakota. I was involved in a UFO incident at that time where a flying object tampered with and took down a total of 10 nuclear-tipped ICBM missiles by rendering them unlaunchable.
Well, oh no. Minot Air Force Base. People, I spent my summers near Minot. Took the train every summer from Murderopolis, Minnesota, and came up here, near here, about 50 miles from there, Minot. And clearly, I'm not making this shit up. I remember the UFO talk in the community. I was 11 years old at the hardware store. I'd try to go to sleep in my grandparents' house, second floor, north side, with the wind raking branches against my window. I thought they were going to break in and get me. Oh yeah, we do have wind in North Dakota. Now, people, do you want to know more? Well, if you do, you just stick with me, because I'm just getting started. On Tuesday, the 26th of October, 2021. Going to be a short video, people. Tucker just scratched the surface concerning Captain Shindelli, U.S. Air Force retired. I do the heavy lifting, people, so you don't have to. And I found more of the captain's congressional testimony, September 27th, 2010. Let me just play a little bit more. Here we go. From 2010.
U.S. Air Force retired. In 1966, I was involved in an incident while stationed at Minot Air Force Base, North Dakota. I was told to never speak of the incident again, and also told that as far as I was concerned, it never happened. Because of that, I am before you today with a bit of trepidation. I must say a lot of trepidation, as I have never before shown my face in person on this matter. I was a Minuteman ICBM Launch Control Officer, a First Lieutenant, and a Deputy Missile Combat Crew Commander in a two-man launch crew with my crew commander, who held the rank of captain. He was about 15 years older than I. You can show that first slide, please, if you can. I held a top secret clearance, which was required for my job.
Okay, it's a 13-minute video, people. I am going to leave a link to it for those who are interested. If you're not interested, don't watch it. He mentions another community in North Dakota. I'll give you a clue. It wasn't where I was living. It's north of the air base. I'm going to speculate, 30, 40 miles? Maybe you were familiar with it. Those of my subs that were here talking about events at the Minot Air Force Base, 1966. So people, my audios are supposed to be like building blocks. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say here? Puzzle pieces. And you need to take them all as a whole, so a picture develops. On top of everything happening, and oh yeah, it ain't going to get better, don't doubt me. Now they're preparing us for disclosure. Sweet. I think it was 2004, remember the Navy interceptors picking up the highly maneuverable high-speed UFO caught on video. Yeah, what was it? Oh, they want you to believe these are basically friendly outer space type deep space extraterrestrials, but the truth is 180 out. They ain't coming. They are here. Always have been. Never left since day one. And they aren't ETs, people. They are extra dimensionals. Team evil. These fuckers are dangerous. Spiritual and spook the shit out of me. Incredible evil like we have never seen. And we ain't seen nothing yet. Just saying. Okay, I'll leave a link to the captain's testimony. 13 minutes. Right now, I got stuff to do. Oh yeah, but before I leave you, hey, you ever heard of the Alaska Pyramid? We just might have to get into that. Maybe tomorrow.